All right, we're gonna talk about one of our favorite Cobra Kai Season 6 cues. It's called Karate Supremacy in episode 10, which is part 2 of Season 6. That's a lot to remember, but it's a really cool track, so I highly recommend that you check it out. And it's really cool because we feature Tim Henson, guitarist of Polyphia, on this one. So we're gonna show you how we constructed the cue. We'll show you the demo, pre and post Tim, which I find interesting. And we'll talk about some of the Soundiron stuff that we use as well.
Let's get into it.
The LA guy?
Yeah.
LA in a minute guy. Okay, so set the scene.
Oh, the scene is absolute bedlam. We've just come out of a basically 10-minute karate brawl.
Yep.
And the brawl is still going, and this is part 2 of that. Every single person involved in the tournament is fighting each other, including the senseis. And what is the kickoff for the start of this cue? Who looks at who? Like...
There's some punch that initiates it, I'll tell you that. It's right after Gunther knocks out the Russian
knocks
guy.
out the Russian sensei, and so there's a pause in the music, and then we're back into it, and we took advantage of there being a pause to kind of switch gears from where we were and kind of set up this new feel.
And it's a short cue by our standards. I think it's about like a minute and a half, maybe a little longer. A lot happens. There's a bunch of sections because within the queue, we're changing, scoring who's fighting. There's a lot of matchups happening within that minute and a half. All right, so we're gonna play
the final mix here.
We're gonna play the final mix, and then we can show you some of the parts separately and how we mock this up. Love that. I love that part. So the cue is really like our main ostinato is what we call our strike first ostinato, which if you've watched the show, you're familiar with it. It's the end credits. You normally hear it on a synth, but sometimes we put it in the strings. And we're just building tension throughout here. I'm gonna just play the orchestra so you can hear. I like the groove too. It's in 4, but it's got like a lot of offbeat accents. What else do we use in here? We use our M1 piano. This isn't like every Cobra Kai cue.
That's the piano EP combo.
Yes. So it's like from the Korg M1 patch. We've used this on every single season of Cobra Kai. And we actually double it a lot. A lot of our orchestra stuff is doubled with these types of synth, these like time bell synths. So we'll double
gives you
that.
that big stacked 80s sound.
So those we actually were doing it. Basically everyone's doing that. Yeah. And if you're familiar with the Final Fantasy soundtrack, then you might be familiar with that riser. We'll leave it at that. So okay, once this part of the scene. That is Daniel saving Johnny from Wolf's lethal move.
This cue is actually one of the first times that we get to see Wolf like fight.
Yeah.
Which sets some stuff up for part 3. So.
And that's a great segue because now we'll play the part where Wolf is fighting Johnny, and we're setting a material for later on in the season.
Let's look at that guitar.
Okay, that's Tim Henson on guitar. We'll solo that. So you can hear, this is the rhythm guitar. And here's Tim. So everything is
very
really
lyrical.
It's
solo.
very lyrical, yeah, very lyrical. I mean, I think we designed that line. We may have, like, we can listen to the mock-up right now and see what was in here. This is me. Okay,
Amazing.
I'm probably better.
Amazing.
I'm probably better than that, but anyway, whatever. We said this to him, and he got the point. But the groove is cool. So if we solo this, if we mute the solo,
I like what's going. Where is that?
so we have some.
Mono lead synth.
This is key. Like, this is a very kind of video game inspired track, honestly. So, oh yeah, it's just a great color. I love this. This is the JB 1080 synth. These strings here.
I feel like we're watching like a legend right now.
I love it. I mean, like, honestly, there's not many projects where you can get away with using a fake ass string sample.
Yes.
So I love that. And we also are using, we can highlight our big percussion here. We're using some Soundiron Apocalypse Ensemble. So here's this groove, just Apocalypse.
Yeah, those toms sound so good.
They're really bright and punchy. So sometimes we'll double them with lower sounding drums.
And it just helps everything cut through.
Yep. We have kind of this anvil hit, like a low anvil. Yeah, so Apocalypse did a lot of work there. That is, we love that kind of compressed, bright sound that it provides for this type of stuff. It really pops out. Next section. There's a lot of sections. Kind of mayhem.
I feel like the elephants have just been unleashed. It's like like if there wasn't all the rock, it would sound like Gustav Holst.
Okay, well let's mute. Let's mute the rock elements and see what it sounds like without that. I mean, I love the piano. There's like a really moving piano line in there. Love that. Honestly, yeah, it does kind of feel like the elephants are running everywhere. I also want to shout out Richie Martinez on the drums here.
Oh my God,
he did a great, I think he really went ham here. And then our final section, we bring back Tim Henson. And the reason we bring him back at the end of this cue is because earlier in the season we've established the Spanish dojo is called Feria de Pantera, and Tim is kind of the sound of that dojo. So they show up in this fight because everyone's in the fight. So we brought him back. Let's listen to it. that's the end.
Some great maracas.
Oh yeah,
or
castanets. Yeah.
castanets.
So let's play you. Let's see what we have going. We did not mock up Tim's guitar playing, so I think we just sent him this track and just said solo over it. I think
because he knew the other cue.
Exactly. So he knew the style. This is what we sent him. Check this out. Beautiful. And just so you can hear the guitar on its own, because it's kind of cool, I think he's doubling everything with...
It's like an acoustic electric combo. This is like emblematic of his sound.
Yeah.
Too. Like,
pretty cool. Pretty cool.
my fingers hurt just listening to that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
sure.
that doesn't work. That's a little bit of how we worked Tim Henson into Cobra Kai. There's no new season, but you can keep listening to the soundtrack forever and ever and ever, and please do.
And you can watch all of Cobra Kai on Netflix starting from season 1. Now's the best time to watch it.
The best time to plant a tree is today. The best time to watch Cobra Kai was a year ago, but the second best time is today.
Wow, so beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Miyagi.